Hi, welcome back to Daytime Tri-Cities. We are live this morning just outside our studio door with Jennifer Chisholm with Harvey Family Farm. And of course, usually when she comes, she brings these beautiful flowers, which she also did today, and she shows us how to arrange them, and we have flower talk. But today, we're doing something a little more hands-on.
We are. We're going to smash them.
We're going to smash the flowers.
Smashing the flowers.
Because we're making an art project.
We are. So today we're going to make some note cards, and we're going to use the natural dyes in the flowers. This is a great thing to do with kids, but it's really fun for adults too.
Absolutely. And you said we've got greeting cards here that are blank, but you said you could use paper, you could even use fabric.
You can. So you would have to, it's called mordanting the fabric to treat it so that the dyes stay.
Okay.
But with paper, that it stays. And it's beautiful natural dyes.
And all you need is a hammer.
Yep.
And you said you could do some flowers from your yard.
Or even greenery. I've got honeysuckle. We have sage. This is kind of a weed that I pulled this morning. And we can use a lot of things from our yard.
Okay. And so where do we get started?
So grab some petals, any kind. You and I had our little snapdragons out earlier.
These are just my favorite. And they're beautiful
so
flowers.
And we're going to make a design with our petals. So we want the color part down.
Okay.
And you can choose whatever you like. Now, you can just use paper for this. I like to use these sheet protectors.
Okay.
So that when I hammer, I see what I'm doing.
Got you.
And we can take whatever little plants, flowers, anything that you like and make a sweet little design.
Oh, that's pretty.
I like it. Isn't that fun?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so make whatever design you like.
Can we use the purple too here?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's some sage, and sage is going to hammer real well. So while you're doing this, especially with children, you can start talking to them about science.
Oh.
So you can talk to them about, okay, so which of our flowers do you think is going to make the most color and why? And you can start talking about pigments. You can talk about design and artistry. There's so many ways that you can bring science and art together to do our craft. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our little sheet protector and lay it across. Make sure everything is like you like it.
Okay.
Just like this. And then we're going to take our hammer. We have small hammers so we can use them with the kids. And we're going to take our little hammer and we're just going to start tapping.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, this is a big stress reliever.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to do mine real fast.
And we can see how the flower pigment is already coming out.
Yes. So I'm going to go ahead. You keep doing yours. I'm going to go ahead and show mine. We just pull off all the little bits and pieces. And we've made an interesting design, but it's not that pretty just yet. So I like to come in and sort of outline my flowers.
Oh, so that's where our colored pencils come in.
That's the colored pencils. And you don't have to do this part, but I think it makes it look more like a flower, so you can kind of tell what's happening here.
Okay.
And you can outline your leaves. I've got a vibrant
Oh,
leaf.
I like that.
Yeah, and you can kind of add. You can get as creative as you like. I like to add just like some weird little lines in here to kind of show off what we had.
And Jennifer, you have been doing nature camps with kids and showing them all kinds of different things just right around them, letting them really enjoy their environment.
Yes, and it's so fun. And the kids are so creative, and it's amazing how they connect when you have them making things with nature. They get to use their powers of observation.
Yeah.
And they really start to learn things. It's amazing.
And of course, that part is kind of coming to an end, but you have a storytelling that you do.
We do. It's called Books in Bloom. We do it every month, and that's for the little ones. And we usually bring out bubbles after, which makes everybody happy.
Everybody loves bubbles.
And then we have field trips coming up. So we take school kids, homeschool kids, all kinds of groups, and we teach them things like flower pounding and like the art that we're going to do in the second hour.
I know. We got another art project planned for our second hour. Now, I really love the way the purple came through here,
Yeah.
but I needed to work harder on my snapdragons.
Well, you can put it right back and do
go
some
back
more.
over,
Yeah.
and just keep pounding.
Just keep pounding. We can keep adding to.
And I love this one. Can you do some of the big brighter flowers?
Absolutely.
So like something like this, you could do just here on the top.
You can. Mm-hmm.
Pull off the little
Pull
stem.
off the stem. Yeah.
And you said right now everything at the farm is in bloom. It's
Oh, my
beautiful.
So much is blooming right now.
Okay.
But you can come back in and add in whatever you like.
I bet the kids come up with some really cool things.
They do. I've seen a mandala design done with the flower petals that was
Ooh.
so beautiful.
Okay, well, we're going to continue to work on our craft here. And we've got another one coming up, something totally different in the 10 o'clock hour. So we
Yep.
hope you'll stay tuned for that. But we'll give everybody the information on other events if you would like. Of course, she is very social. You can check out Harvey Family Farm on Facebook and Instagram. Jennifer, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're going to
This
keep
is great
pounding
fun.
away, right?
We can. We can finish our beauty.